Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, ps4.
Stepping in now, ps4. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off. Leading off for
into the box, Billy Newhouser.
Billy.
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ball one.
Oh, that's just out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a...
The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped up. Nunez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he grounds one briskly to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox 1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 64, Victor Arano.
You're out. Out.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Franco is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping
Up
for.
next for the Red
One
Sox,
away.
the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going
Up
through a
next,
bad streak like this guy, any way you
first
can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hamilton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
Into the box now, Blake
D-Rod.
Swihart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Philadelphia. Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Underway
Nope.
now
Ball
on a
one.
Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one.
pitch.
Guys, this
7-10.
Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
That's a ball.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
In there, 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Franco is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Harper stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air to shallow center. Riddle ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
No, that's down.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit to first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker.
Oh.
And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Here's the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Skied into straightaway right. O'Brien is there. And that retires the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
First
Right.
pitch hack in here, and that's the
second
first
baseman,
strike. These
Starlin.
Phillies, as they enter play here tonight,
Castro.
fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in
Batting
point.
second.
Chance to
The
jump
shortstop.
out again to another
JT.
1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on
Riddle.
attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 4. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Turner comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Stepping in now, Brian
Brian
Anderson.
Anderson.
As he
Nope,
looks at
outside.
a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Here's the second baseman
The
now,
second baseman.
Dustin Pedroia.
Justin.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th. The third baseman, number 6.
Ryder Jones up next.
Jones.
Pops this one up. Anderson in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2.
Ball,
Not
that's out.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Velasquez.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. As
Steer
he's
right.
well in front of the curveball and comes up empty
0-1
there
the
for
count.
strike 1. Jones leads off first with 1 away. A double play ball to second. 4, 6,
Out.
3.
He's
It's a
out.
double play and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien.
Leading off for the
As
Marlins.
he
Steer
can't
right.
catch up on a
The right
fastball at
fielder,
the letters, and it's
number
strike 1.
45.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our
Batting
attention on
fifth.
second baseman
The first
Dustin
baseman,
Pedroia. They
Neil.
always say the shortstop's the captain of the
Walker.
defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings
Steer
and
right.
seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that
Ball.
was going to end up, Matt.
1 ball,
if I
2
were
strikes to
pitching,
count.
I might go right back in there.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
That one.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. In is Curtis Granderson.
Batting fifth.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll come in here at 263. 16 homers and beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting seventh. The center fielder.
In now, Gabby Guerrero.
65.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. After it is Hamilton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
And now Bryce
The
Harper.
right fielder, number 3. Bryce.
As he takes a fastball off the
inside.
plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Ball,
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight
Nope.
with that one.
That's inside.
3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he
No,
lays
ball
off there,
4.
ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately,
batter,
hitting anything
number 8.
close, so I think this is the way to go here.
Michael
Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw
He's
back
out.
to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Center fielder.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
He's running. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
In now, JT Riddle, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Miami. They still trail it here 3-1. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into center field. Guerrero giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. The relay, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Number 16, Ryder Jones.
Into the box now, Ryder Jones. Pops this one up. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The pitcher, number 21, Vince Velasquez.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. As we 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in now, Brian Anderson.
Leading off,
the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Brian Anderson.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Number 45.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
In now, Bryce Harper.
Bryce.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Line to the right side. O'Brien is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Aye.
2-2. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back from Cincinnati after this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading
Good
off
stuff,
for
Heidi.
the
Thanks.
Marlins, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
In now, Curtis Granderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's
I got to
count a
count 1
little
and
bit.
2.
Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
The
out.
catcher, number 28, Ryan Holiday.
Into the box now, Brian Holiday. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Adam Conley is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 61, Adam
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. Line towards center field. Guerrero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on. Miguel Rojas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. He'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High pop up. Jones on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
In now, JT Riddle. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Hamilton is under it, and that retires the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66.
Into the box, Ryder Jones, as he will swing and miss on a
0-1.
fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Slow little roller to third. Anderson has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper fouled off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Granderson, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Velasquez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The left field
into the box,
7.
Trey Turner. As he
You're
can't
right.
make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the fight and strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 1.
leading off for the Marlins, the 3rd baseman.
Stepping in now,
Brian
Brian Anderson.
Anderson.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 45.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien. As he'll take a look at a
That's
curveball
outside.
that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
D-Rod.
Ball and a strike. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming
Ball
out of
2.
his hand with plenty on it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball
foul
as it
ball.
holds it 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71.
In now, JT Realmuto. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. And this will be fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson.
Leading off for the
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hamilton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 65.
Standing in now, Gabby Guerrero. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a
0-1's the
fastball
count.
right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Shot back up the middle. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Brian Holiday. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another
D-Rod.
fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
D-Rod.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys
that's off
never
the plate.
want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hamilton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Caleb Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Ryder Jones.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch of the inning here
Count
misses
1-0.
down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Line drive to center field, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 21, Vince Velasquez. Ladies and
Reese
gentlemen,
Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Philadelphia, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. He'll enter play at .313. 17 home runs, 53 RBIs. Drilled on the ground to short. Riddle gathers it in. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Line to the right side. O'Brien is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1. Brett Gardner is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Number 54.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Standing in now, JT Riddle, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Miami down to their last strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has it in his tracks. Oh, no, he dropped it.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Peter O'Brien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 3-1. Good
Full
pitch
count.
as this is
3-2.
swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. Live from the banks. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading off
lights.
tonight for Philadelphia, the right fielder.
And we
Count
are
1-0.
underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, we can get it going back in the right direction today.
67 degrees our game time temperature. 3-0
Ball
now.
inside.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. And this will wind
No,
up a
he's in
closer
there
play
safe.
than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
Hey.
Strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now a look and a throw
He's
back
safe.
to second. And the runner back easily. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off
Outside,
the
that's the ball.
outside. It's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Popped up. Anderson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size. But
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He's running again. This one's flared out toward left. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. And not in time as the run scores.
boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He'll try it again from first. This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. In now, Michael Franco. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Zips it to Castro for